Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's working now. Yep, there we go. Sorry about that. That should be working. Hey. I've been better. Just streaming at the moment. Let's get some tunes in here, huh? I don't know what's gonna be stream safe. Every time I do something, it's like, oh, you're not supposed to play that. What the fuck? Alright. God, is there literally anything else that I can play? Stream music. Am I allowed to play that? I don't know. Who knows? This one says Twitch safe, but I don't know if I'm no copyright. Let's play this one then. I'm gonna get copyrighted anyway, but sorry if you hear dogs in the background. It's fucking annoying. Good God. Alright, let me get up and close the window. They're so fucking annoying. There's like 4 dogs back there. Good God. You can still hear them. I'm sorry. Alright. What am I doing exactly? Just stuff. If y'all can figure it out, go ahead. But I'm just drawing. Hope y'all have been well. I've been okay. Had a lot of shit happen to me this these past couple months. It's been awful. But I'm in this phase at the moment where I'm trying to just get back up on my feet, you know? Trying to recover best I can. Not something I like to talk about. Mostly like a big financial blow, if anything. Is someone crying? No, that was the dogs. They bark every day because their owner comes out, feeds them, and they go apeshit. Been trying to figure out. I need to find my microphone. I've been trying to find my microphone for the past 2 days to make a new tutorial video that I was thinking about. I think I know where it is though, now that I think about it. Because I was looking for it in my closet, under my bed, and I'm like, fuck. No, I know where it is. It's probably in the garage, stored away somewhere. I was trying to make a line art video, or like how to have better line art as a tutorial video. I have a similar video on my Skillshare, but kind of wanted to make a more casual one because that one was so, what can I say, so formulative and so professional, because you can't curse on Skillshare, I don't think. So it was a little, you know. Also, let me go on my Vroid software real quick. think what I should do is reset my position real quick. There we go. And then probably mirror my motions, because I look... Oh. There we go. AC bills finally got you, bro. It's fucking awful. It's not my fault. It's I grew up in a house where, you know, my mom cheap as hell. She won't ever let us have the AC on unless she's hot. Understand me? That's how it is with Asian parents. Like, they don't turn shit on, dude. They'll die before they turn on that AC. And as an adult, I get it, yeah, because it fucking racks up. If you don't have a $6,000 to $7,000 a month paycheck, it's gonna be a problem. So, I think last month was horrible. I had to pay like over $100, like, because we have a shared bill payment, which makes sense because everybody, you know, is in the house. Everybody uses the AC. If I could choose to, I wouldn't until, like, probably, if I could choose to, I would do the AC early in the morning so I could cool the house down, turn it off the entire afternoon and early evening, and then towards the evening I would turn it on again to cool everybody down before we went to sleep. You know, like a couple hours at a time at the most. But when everybody's home, the homeowner likes to have it on all day. All day. And not gonna lie, it racks up. It racks up. And in terms of financial blow, that's not what the financial blow was. It's just, when you're a freelancer, things can happen very fast. You could have a good paying job 1 minute and then shit happens the next, you know? So, in terms of that, I'm not going to share details right now because I'm not in good spirits to share. But that does happen a lot to freelancers. You always have to have a plan B. And when you don't, you'll end up stuck. So, it's pretty ass, if you ask me. Just always have to have a plan, essentially. And you're not going to predict it. I'm not going to sit here and say I should have saw it coming. Like, nobody can really see it coming. That's the problem. It's very hard to see that kind of stuff coming. What the hell? Okay, let's... And sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. You could have like a... You could have a very good job and be like, OMG, I'm invincible. I can do whatever the fuck I want. This is such a good job, and I'm getting all my payments. I feel like an adult. Don't feel like a loser. And then shit happens fast. And it's sort of a lesson to me. I got too relaxed, I'd say. And it won't be a personal thing most of the time. It's just sometimes shit just happens. Like, company loses money, or investors don't want to invest anymore. So a lot of factors. It's never, well, not never, but sometimes it's just not that personal. So in my case, shit just happens. And it was weird because it all happened at the same time. I was working on several projects, and they all seem to have, you know, they just all seem to have stopped all of a sudden. So, financially, I'm being very frugal at the moment. But every day I'm trying to find something new. I'm not just sitting here playing video games all day. I gotta do something, you know? So that's what I was talking about. I need to find my microphone so maybe I can make some videos again. Because I have been wanting to pick up on my YouTube channel. It's just, when you're in a stressful situation like that, it's kind of hard to get back on the ball. Kind of hard to find motivation for damn near anything. You know, it's been affecting my mood. Sometimes I'll just have these weird mood swings where one minute I'll be perfectly fine and then the next minute I'm like, fucking ass. Everything's ass. Can't even enjoy my cup of coffee. I try not to blame myself. Sometimes I do want to blame myself. That's a quality that I don't like about myself. Always blaming literally only myself, not anybody else. That's just the kind of person I am. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Damn dog, shut the fuck up. But it'd be like that. Your parents don't turn on the upstairs one, so we all just stay downstairs and turn it off when it's the afternoon. Yeah. That seems reasonable. 'Cause AC's expensive, dude. I get what my parents are saying now. It's fucking expensive. I mean, if my dad could choose, he'd probably have it on all damn day. But our AC is not that good. There's some houses where it gets freezing. But our AC's, it's whatever. It's because our vents are old, so not a lot of shit gets through. I had to buy my own AC unit like a couple years ago. But even then, I wouldn't have it on all the time. I'd have it on during the morning and the hottest time of the day, which was around 3 to 4 o'clock in the evening. Because for some reason, it was just ungodly hot at 3 to 4 p.m. I could not sit in my room for one more minute. Oops. The hell? Yeah, I could not sit in my room for one more minute without some sort of cooling. And I think before I had a swamp cooler thing going on. I had like a mini fan with a bowl of ice underneath it. And I would like hook up some little tubes and shit, hook it up to the back of the fan, cover that up, and it would process some sort of cool breeze. So, it was pretty sick. Is my shit in the way? Is this thing... Sorry, I'm trying to fix my little person here. I feel like she's in the way a little too much. Here we go. Try the V-Roid Studio thing again, or the VR, whatever the fuck you call it, V model. I don't give a shit. Trying that again, because I don't like webcam, really. I don't like showing my face. I know I've showed it a couple times, but y'all probably don't remember. Which is good. Wipe your memory like Men in Black. Boop. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? The hell? Why does it do that? What the fuck? For what? That is the weirdest thing. I guess I have to manually erase it. It's so weird. Whatever. Okay. There we go. Oh, forgot this little piece right there. Swamp fan sounds pretty cool, not gonna lie. It is. You know, get innovative. It was all I had. If you have if you have one of those really big fans, like the big box fans, they're loud, but they're effective. And you get just a cooler, like the ones you put drinks in. You get a cooler, and you put in your box fan like in the middle of the lid and the edge of the box itself. Put some ice in the cooler, and then turn the box fan on. It's all cooler. Sometimes that's all people have. Or some people just sit in their cars till the heat goes away. But, you know, AC is so underappreciated. Because Americans mostly are used to it, you know. That's like a luxury thing, though. So when you don't have it, you're like, damn, I actually really appreciate having AC. It's the best thing on the planet. Like, yeah, it really is. It's amazing. Thing is, people don't appreciate it when they have it. They just turn it on. And what happens if it breaks, dog? What are you gonna do? And then you're complaining about it being 80 degrees in the house. Shut the fuck up. 80 degrees is nothing. I've been in a 90-degree house before because my mom does not want to turn on the goddamn AC. That ain't shit, dude. Some people just don't like to be uncomfortable, which I understand. But there's a difference between being uncomfortable and just a straight up pussy. You know? Like, 80 degrees is slightly uncomfortable, but not intolerable. Like, you're gonna sweat a little bit. Like, turn on the fan then. Get a cooling towel. And turn on the ceiling fan or the floor fan. There's so many alternatives. You don't have to sit there and sweat. Cooling towels are the best, by the way. Get one on Amazon. You wet it, you snap it, and it's amazing. You put it on the back of your neck. Woo! Turn on the floor fan, just sit there. Saved me many times. Just gotta wash it often is all. Because you'll sweat in that thing. Like, it doesn't make you hot, but you're already hot as you're using it, so you're gonna sweat in it. You just gotta wash it often, or you're gonna get, like, an acne on the back of your neck. Hey! Yes, I do. This isn't, like, a official one for my channel. I'm just using this. Maybe I'll make one officially for my channel. Because I don't... If I gotta be honest, I don't give a shit about this V2 nonsense or whatever the fuck. I use it because it's nice to give people something to look at while you're doing this kind of shit. Instead of my real face, so... Not a huge fan of my real face, if I had to be honest. And then I tend to do, like, weird physical mannerisms as well, and I don't want y'all seeing that. Like, biting my lip out of stress, and... What else do I do? I lick my lips a lot, too. So just weird mannerisms. I'm embarrassed. I have insecurities, not gonna lie. Why would I want people to see that? The fuck? And if other people want people to see that, that's fine. But they ain't me, so I'll do what I want. I just thought, like, the whole VTubing stuff is cool, I guess. There's some instances of it that I don't quite like. The whole, you know, fan service bullshit. If I make my VTuber look like a 12-year-old dragon girl, then I'll get more likes and more views. Yeah, and your whole viewer base is a bunch of pedophiles. So I don't want to get into all that, you know what I mean? Have a bunch of strange men follow me for a specific reason. Ew. How are you comfortable with that, you know? Streaming and shit. Of course they make money. Duh. That's a lot of main VTubers' motives, right? Make money. Let's be real. I do it for the fans. Shut the fuck up. Be honest with yourself. You look like that, or you made your model look like that for a certain reason. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't gotta lie, sis. Men do it too. It's not just females. If I make myself look like a hot and sexy JoJo-looking VTuber, I'll get a lot of female attention. And if my voice is really deep and surly, I'll get more attention. Yeah, that's how the game's played, dog. We ain't stupid. Like, people that do these VTubing things, they know what they're doing. And I appreciate the ones that... Oh, that's the wrong color. I appreciate the ones that do, like, the goofy-ass models. Because that, to me, is really funny. The ones that don't give a shit and just do, like, really silly models. I think I'm gonna do that by hand. The hair shinies. Let's see if I can duplicate that and do that. There we go. But making videos again would be pretty nice. I usually didn't do it back then because I just had no fucking time. I was already engaged in so many other projects. But now that I'm in my certain situation, it would make sense to do it again, wouldn't it? Get back to teaching. Because there was something about doing tutorial videos that I really liked. It was mostly the comments, like, oh my god, this has saved my drawing, this has changed my life. And I'm like, I'm really glad to hear that. And obviously you would get the negative comments, like, oh, no, I could do this and more. Let's see you then, Picasso. But, you know, I don't read comments these days. If I'm going to do them again, I'm going to choose to just upload and ignore. And if y'all really want feedback on your shit, like if I get big enough, I'll start a Discord or something, and y'all can answer and ask, or I can answer and you can ask a bunch of questions as much as you want. But reading comments these days is a waste of time. And I don't want people taking it the wrong way, like, oh, Josephine doesn't care about our audience. I do. I don't care about nonsense, is what I'm saying. Like, if I have to get up one day feeling good, got my cup of coffee, in a good mood, and then I read some dumbass's comment on one of my YouTube videos, this is trash. Why would I do that to myself? You know, like, why would I care about what someone else thinks about my hard work? And a lot of people don't get past that. They're like, I just have to know what other people think. I have to know. I don't give a shit. Not good for your mental. Always worrying about what other people think. Just upload and shut up. People like it, they like it. If they don't, oh well, whatever. The fuck? Just keep doing what you're doing, because other people will like it. People care too much about what other people think. That's what's ruining our society with all these influencers and shit. Like, shut the fuck up. Just live your life and shut up. Worrying about all this stuff for what, right? Are they putting food in your belly? Are they taking care of you? Are they making sure you shower and brush your teeth? They feeding you your favorite foods and cooking you whatever you like? No, you do that shit yourself. Those people that do irrelevant things often forget that, you know, a lot of people in their life that they believe to be important don't give a shit. Might be a negative way of looking at things, but it's realistic, I'd say, not negative. Happened in the music. Hello? There we go. Had like a long section of not playing anything. What's up, Lee? Hard to break away from it. Of course it is. Of course it is. You are human, dog. In this situation and in this society, you are always gonna worry. That's how we've been, you know, that's how a lot of people are brought up. Like, what are they gonna think? It's a constant thought. What are they gonna think? At the end of the day, you gotta remember, people are gonna judge you anyway, no matter what. If you can't accept the fact, I'm sorry. Realistically, people are gonna judge you anyway. You could be the highest form of celebrity status. Millions of people love you. Millions of people watch your movies or some shit, you know? You're like, highest of social standings. And you're on top of the world. There will always be that one nigga that don't like you. For what reason, who knows? But don't forget, people will always judge you. And it's easier to just accept that fact rather than, you know, fight to have everyone love you. Not everyone's gonna love you. You can't please everybody. Not everyone's gonna like you. And, you know, if you're a nice person, then it don't matter, right? That's a them problem then. Maybe they don't like you because they also want to be a nice person, but they grew up with a lot of trauma and a lot of shit that they can't seem to get rid of. So they take it out on other people. Ugh, you're a nice person. I don't like that because I wish to be a nice person, but I can't find within myself to be a nice person, so fuck you. You know? As complicated as that sounds, that's exactly how it is. Mean people, that's how it is. They've had something happen to them in their life, and they just want to have control because maybe they didn't have any in their childhood. Maybe their parents were abusive, or, you know, some sort of traumatic event just caused them to change as a person. You never know. That's why you treat everyone with respect, because you never know what they going through. I always talk to people with a certain amount of respect. Unless you don't deserve it, of course. If you're a piece of shit, like you beat up dogs or whatever the fuck, I'm not talking to you with any respect, you know. I'm gonna call you a piece of dirt. But, you know what I mean. Treat everybody with respect. You never know what they're going through. It's a good mentality to keep in mind, is all I'm saying. Somebody's mom could have died, and they're all smiles in the office where you work, you know, and then when you're going home, you see your coworker crying in their car, like, what the fuck? You never know. Treat people nice. You'll never win with everyone, so might as well have fun losing. You don't have to lose, but just do you, essentially. You're always winning if you are doing what you want to do. And there's going to be people out there that don't like seeing that. They don't like seeing you up. You feel me? They don't like seeing people in success. Oops. The fuck? Select that. And then select that. Thank you. Wait. The fuck? So I'm trying to figure this shit out. Okay. Oops. Don't want to erase that. That's good, I think. Yep. Let's get some shading in here. This is the most tedious part of this crap. I'm gonna be honest and transparent. I am trying. I'm testing an NFT line. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Josephine, you sold out. Technically, I didn't sell shit yet. And this is a test. This is a test to see if quality is still, you know, appreciated within that weird little community. Because if some poorly drawn apes can do it, why can't some neatly drawn ladies have the same effect, you know? And I know the novelty behind the apes is because they're poorly drawn, so just want to test it out. It's a side personal project that I've been doing for the past 2 weeks or so. I would have gotten it done sooner, but, you know, got shit to do. That's a lie, I don't have shit to do. I need to start this over, actually. I forgot to mirror it. Come on. Erase. I forgot to get a mirror layer on this, so I don't have to do the other side. It takes up so much damn time. There we go. Now do it again. There we go. Now you see it's doing it to the other side. Save us so much time. Whew. So much damn time. Wonder what I'll have for lunch. Probably won't eat lunch till like later. I mean, I'm not gonna stream for too long. I'll probably stop at around like 11:30 or something. We'll see. My mood changes the way I eat as well. I won't be in the best of spirits sometimes, so I'm just gonna be like, probably won't eat. And I know that's not healthy. I'm trying not to do that. But, you know, when people are sad, they either eat a lot or not at all. I've been finding myself not eating at all. Sometimes. Then there's these weird feelings of, I want to eat a whole fucking Wingstop restaurant. It'd be like that. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Sorry if my avatar freaks out. Oh, that's good. Cold water. I've been drinking more water, so that's good, right? Girls love to drink anything but water. I don't know. I think it's because it's a chore to us. Fucking, we hate chores. Gotta put effort into it? Ugh. Is that the sound of me drawing, or is that the... Oh. that the song? Could have sworn it sounded like me drawing for a second. I was like, the fuck? Do I have something on? The fuck? Come on, dude. I'm just trying to get that little piece right there, and it's not letting me. God, it's really annoying. Whatever. In terms of my financial situation and job situation, I have been applying to shit like pretty much every damn day. That kind of stuff won't really promise you anything, but it's better than just sitting around, right? Like work like a Hobby Lobby or something. I mean, to be honest, I will probably be incredibly depressed if I do that, because I made it this far without having a conventional job. You know, like whether it's retail, fast food, shit like that. I can never work fast food. I will verbally abuse someone. Like, no, can't do it. Won't do it. I have no patience for people these days. I'm a very honest person now. Back then, I held my tongue a lot. I had a lot of things to say to a lot of people that I couldn't say for obvious reasons, but now that I'm older and don't give as much of a shit anymore, I will verbally abuse someone if I work in food, so no. Retail, maybe. I gotta be in the back. I can organize stuff. I don't like talking to people, because then I'll verbally abuse someone. And it's not an excuse not to work in it. I'm warning people. That's a warning. If you put me in this position, I will cuss someone out. I already told you, but you chose to ignore my warning. I'll say the most foul shit too. I'll bring up personal things. Like, that's why your mama dead. Duh. I'll do that, dude. I get personal. What nice music. Nice break from that other shitty track I always put on. It's just hard to find music that music that you don't get in trouble for. YouTube's like that, you know. I feel like the pandemic brought out more audacity in people. It really did. You're locked up for a year and you already don't know how to act anymore. People grumpy. I'm like, I get that. Whatever. You grumpy, you grumpy. Here, sorry, let me fix my... Oh, sorry. Not what I wanted to do. Bring that out so my ear doesn't cut off. Alright. But, yeah. A year in lockdown and people don't know how to act. Introverts don't give a shit. We've been locked up in our houses since we were born. That's our safe place. But I think it drove some introverts crazy too. Like, because then their family, who aren't introverts, drive them fucking crazy. They're like, ugh, people are home. What are you doing home? Ew. You know? It's just funny as hell. That's how I feel here. I'm like, ew, what are people doing home? Because I'm trying to find any and every way that I can get some goddamn peace around here. It's more peaceful now that my dumbass roommate moved out. So that's pretty sick. Way more peaceful around here. I'm less stressed about certain stuff. Still stressed, but way better. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like, I feel way better right now. I feel like I can actually breathe, you know? More around family was nice, but after the 4th month, I was over it. Same. Back when I was still living with my folks, I was like, maybe it'll be nice to spend some time with my family. I was wrong. They're awful. It was just more fighting, if anything. Even more fighting. When everyone was at work and doing their own thing, like, that was the best. That was the more quiet and peaceful times. But now that we had to be around each other a lot more, it's like, oh my god, we do not like each other. A lot of people just straight up don't like their family, and I get it. I'm not saying I don't like my family, I'm saying I don't like being around them too long. Visiting is fine, but being around them? Hell no, fuck. It's awful. I used to have to get I got a door lock from Amazon, the one that you put in between the little hinge, or the, what's it called, the doorknob hinge part. Yeah, I had to buy one because my mom wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. I'm like, god damn, I can't get no damn privacy in my own house. Why do I gotta buy a lock for my door in my own house? Because I couldn't get no privacy. She just barged in whenever she wanted. I'm like, not okay. Like, if I ever have a daughter, like, I'll lay some ground rules, like never lock the door if you're in there with a boy. Because I don't want y'all doing that mess in my house. But, you know, like, get your own place and do it. But in terms of privacy, like, yeah, I believe parents should give their kids some privacy. You don't gotta share everything with your parents. That's fucking annoying. Unless you choose to, that's fine, but I don't want to get too comfortable with my kid. I believe that loses the respect factor. Like, you need to let your kid know that they can talk to you about anything. I want them to know that you can talk to me about literally anything, but there's got to be respectful boundaries. You know, like, you can't call me by my first name. That's a big no-no. You call me mom, ma, whatever. If I hear my first name, I'll beat the shit out of you. Like, hell no, where the fuck you learn that from? Jacob? Hell no. Not in this house. But I want them to be just comfortable enough to tell me what's wrong. Especially in the middle school, high school phase. Like, tell me what's wrong. Timothy didn't want to go out with you to the prom? Ah, man. That's a bummer. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for sharing your emotional dilemmas with me. I'll help you out as your mom, you know, as your parent. Can't solve problems for you, but I can definitely be there to console you. You know, stuff like that. Because I didn't get that as a kid. I couldn't talk to my parents about shit. Because they just straight up don't know about that stuff. My mom don't know about that shit, and, you know, my dad went to the military when he was my age. At that time, so, you know, not much of a childhood there. Parents didn't grow up like that, you know. And our kids probably will grow up different as well, but definitely want to be there more for them emotionally, at least. A lot of kids in our generation become emotionally unavailable because their parents just either don't give a shit or they don't talk to you properly. Not their fault, but at the same time, you could try. Do better. But oh well. I'm a grown-ass woman now. Gotta figure shit out myself. Choking the chicken. I don't... No, I never got caught choking the chicken. But I'm saying, if you have parents that do not respect your privacy like that, I bet you a lot of kids got caught that way. With parents that don't respect their privacy. I bet you, dude. And there is absolutely, without a doubt, many kids that have gotten caught that way. Because their parents decide to barge in whatever the fuck they wanted. Like, bruh. It's just dumb behavior. Like, give your kids some privacy. Especially when they're growing up. Whether it's, you know, those normal human actions or smoking in your room or looking at certain kinds of magazines, watching certain things. It don't have to be the naughty stuff. It could be like just, you know. There's also some abusive parents that don't like when their kids pursuing certain hobbies or some shit. Like, I can't have my dad find out that I like to play guitar. He's gonna call me a loser. Like, what? He doesn't like me pursuing music. He's gonna call me a loser. What? What does that even mean, bro? My dad said if I don't become a doctor, then I'm gonna get kicked out the house. I have to go to doctorate school and get a PhD. But I don't want to be a doctor. I want to play guitar and sell out big shows. Stuff like that, you know? A lot of parents keep shit like that from their parents, too. Been caught multiple times in the past. I am sorry. It's because they barge in. And honestly, that's on them. What are you doing? You were the one that didn't knock, didn't say nothing. Just open the door. I get it's your house, but that's on you if you see some shit that you didn't want to see. You know? That's their fault, not yours. Oh, I'm almost done with all these hairstyles. Good God. There's so many. I think I did like 10 traits for each category. Why is this so thick? Why is this like this? F in the chat for mans. This is supposed to go towards the back. There we go. There we go. It's better. Yeah, I quite like this music. Usually I get in a not so good mood after I stream because I'm hearing the same bullshit over and over again with the non-copyright tracks, but this one's nice. Like, actually. One second. I knew that was gonna do that. Alright, well, let's do that and then try again. Yes, nice. Oh, gotta be careful there. And then take that back up and select that and that. And the outside of here. Then I'll just erase that next time. Yeah, there we go. And do that again. Select and select. No, don't select the hair. Stop it. There we go. Erase that. Well, good news is it's been cooler these days. I think the high is going to be 77 today. Pretty sick. Find it kind of wild that people who stoop through private things like diaries get mad when they say, right? Like, you were the one that looked in someone else's shit. What do you expect to find? If someone has a diary, you can already assume that, they want to keep some secrets to themselves. And the shit that's in that diary is not meant for other people to see. It's a very obvious observation. If you have a diary, you have secrets. I have secrets, but I personally don't like keeping diaries or journals. I do it for like a week and then I'm done. I think there was a period of time in Singapore when I was doing my schoolwork and whatnot. Period of time in Singapore where I wrote out a lot of my emotions. It helped. But then I think shortly after, maybe a year after I came back from Singapore, I came across that journal again and I burned it. Didn't care for it. Didn't care for the stuff that I wrote down in there. Like a lot of, just painful memories, I'd say. Like shit that I didn't really choose to rehash. Some people like to do that, like reflect back on their journal entries, and I'm like, man, this shit lame as hell. Can't believe that happened to me. Burn it. That's how I best forget things. Like, if it doesn't physically exist anymore, then I don't gotta think about it, right? Out of sight, out of mind. That shit's real. Ah, crap. You're telling me that was on mirror. There we go. Good God, I always forget. Oh, I gotta do it again. Some people are just very nosy. Like, I'm a curious person, but I would never really go through someone's stuff to find things out, unless it was some sort of, like, serious crime or something, or something just serious in general. Like, I don't know, they beat up my best friend or something. Like my best friend's boyfriend beat them up or some shit and they were on the run. Like, I would go apeshit and do everything I can to find out where and who the fuck he is. Shit like that, serious stuff. But I don't want to know if fucking Trevor likes me or some shit and I just rifle through all his stuff trying to find out some dumb shit like that. Like, I don't like going through people's stuff like that. No. That is not supposed to be colored in. Because wouldn't that make you a thief, too? Well, it only makes you a thief if you take stuff, I guess. But, I mean, no, it kind of counts, right? You're kind of a thief if you do that. You're taking someone's private thoughts and, retaining it in your memory. You're a thief. You're a mind thief. You're a memory thief. Like, how dare you? I'm guessing that counts. I ate a whole bowl of chili yesterday. Good God, that shit was good. Chili reminds me of home, low-key. My dad would make like baked beans or something, or just a huge can of chili. And he'd slather his with either Tapatio or Tabasco. Like, I can still smell it. I could smell whenever he took out the Tabasco. I'm like, oh no. But that's what he would make us on days my mom wasn't home. And I wouldn't mind it. I know some people are like, what, just chili? Underrated, bro. Baked beans as well. Fuck. Put a little sugar in them. Super good. On top of rice is usually how I had it, because, you know, half Japanese. I gotta have rice with fucking everything. That's why people get mad at me when we go to Korean barbecue. You're not supposed to have rice at Korean barbecue. Shut the fuck up. Do I look Korean? What does this rule apply to? Koreans? That's crazy. Because I ain't Korean. So I'll do what the fuck I want. I'm spending $35 here. I'll eat what I want. Korean barbecues are crazy. Just if you ever eat with me at a Korean barbecue, don't say shit to me. Don't say shit to me. Don't recite rules about what I should eat and what I should be doing with my food. When I was in Singapore and we went to a Korean barbecue place towards the last few weeks or so of school, everyone got mad at me because it's embarrassing, but I ate like 20 slices. No, I bet you like around 20 slices of watermelon. I don't give a fuck. The watermelon was delicious, and people were like, why are you eating so much watermelon? Why don't you eat some meat or some you know, actual things you're supposed to eat at a Korean barbecue? Okay, if it's here, if the watermelon is here, then why don't they expect you to eat it? Huh? Answer me that. If the watermelon is here, then doesn't that mean you're supposed to eat it? Why would they have it here then? Why would they get mad at me for eating something that they offer? See? See? Now I'm not so crazy, huh? And I know some people are like, oh, you do it for the value of your money. Okay. My money, you said, right? My hard-earned cash. And I think I have a right as a human being to spend my hard-earned cash however I like and use it however I like. Therefore, I'm eating just bulgogi and 20 slices of watermelon. I don't give a fuck. I was also drunk as a skunk when we went there, so I was kind of eating whatever the fuck I wanted. God, that meat was so good. Fuck. If they aren't paying for your food, eat the way... Exactly, what the fuck? That pisses me off every time someone recites Korean barbecue rules to me. I'm like, I didn't know there was a rule to eating. You know, I'm not Korean. I don't give a shit. I'm Japanese. If I want to eat rice with my meat, which is what we do, then I'll do it. I don't give a fuck what you think. Let's get this last hairstyle in, because good God. I'm very happy that we're almost done with these hoes. Jesus. Yeah, usually at Korean barbecue, I literally only care about the bulgogi. Sometimes I'll get like pork belly, depending on how I feel. I have to be in a certain mood for pork in general. But the bulgogi is like the best thing there, aside from the brisket. I took my boyfriend there once, and he loved it, dude. Loves Korean barbecue, and he keeps asking me to go back sometime. I'm like, we gotta get some peeps together first. I like eating. A Korean barbecue is a very social thing for me. I like eating with other people. You know, like a whole ass group. And if you don't like eat BBQ, you don't like meat, I'm assuming. You're either a vegetarian or you're lame. I've had a friend of mine tell me that KBBQ sucks, and I'm like, you're either a broke bitch, vegetarian, or you're lame. And that's the only reasons as to why I believe you don't like it. Like, yeah, I get it's expensive, but they're giving you premium meat. The fuck do you think this is? This ain't McDonald's, nigga. They ain't serving you chicken nuggets and fries. They're serving you premium cuts of meat. That bulgogi has little to no fat on it, dude. Of course I'm paying $35. And you can eat all you want. That's the thing. Within a reasonable amount, obviously. But I've never got that. People are like, oh my god, KBBQ is awful. I'm like, oh, I understand. You don't have taste buds. Your palate is limited to tofu and Fruity Pebbles. You have a childish palate. I see. That makes sense. I can't stand that shit either, dude. People that have like really childish palates don't know how to eat good or eat well. That's my bad. Grammatical error. People don't know that don't know how to eat well. And what I mean by eat well means like, you know, seasoning your food, trying out different recipes, just having different stuff, knowing how to cook certain foods, knowing what to add to those certain foods, mixing it up, you know? That's how you eat well. Eating well is not having a palate of chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese. You're limiting yourself. You know what I really want to try? Fufu. Fufu and that delicious looking stew that it's often paired with. Oh my god. God, that looks amazing. Maybe I'm just thinking of that because I'm hungry right now, but I have a feeding window. Usually 11:30 maximum is when I eat lunch, because I'm on a diet at the moment, so I'm doing intermittent fasting as well. So I'll eat at certain times of the day. Once I eat at 11 or 11:30, I don't eat again until around 3-4 o'clock maximum. And then after that, I don't eat for the rest of the night until the next day at around 7. Why am I intermittent fasting? I felt like shit with the food that I was eating here for the past 3 months. Because it was, mostly it was around the same shit, you know? Around the same stuff every week. And I noticed that, we didn't really put a lot of vegetables on the grocery list. Or fruits. So I was like, no wonder I feel like shit. My diet from, you know, back when I lived with my folks, it was extremely different. Drastically different. I wasn't eating the same kinds of food that I was before I moved. So I was like, fuck, I kind of gotta change my diet because I feel like shit. You know, I'm not used to eating this type of food, especially all the time, every week. So I had to change it up. I even had to make an agreement with the house owner. I'm like, hey, I'm not eating most of the stuff y'all eat, so If you don't mind, I'm just gonna buy my own groceries and make my own food. But I offered to at least pay for staple groceries because that's stuff that everybody uses, you know? So it doesn't make sense to pay for food that you're not eating, obviously. Fuck. So I was like, I'm just gonna eat and cook my own food since I'm putting myself on a much needed diet. I was at 145 like around a month ago, and now I think I'm down to 138. So I'm doing pretty good. I want to get back down to 120. That's my goal. And I got to 145 because I straight up just dropped the ball. You know, got comfortable. But now I'm like, I feel like shit. Just physically, I felt like ass. Egusi, that's what it's called. Oh my god, dude. It looks so fucking gas. It looks so amazing. I really want it. Because I'm down to try all different types of foods. I'm a very eclectic person when it comes to culinary meals from around the world. Like, I want to try all the good shit. Hell yeah, nigga, what the fuck? I have a very big palate. If it tastes good, I will eat it. I don't care what it is. If my brain likes it and my mouth likes it, I'm gonna eat it. But you know, like, imagine you're in prison, right? It might be a bit of a exaggerated metaphor, but imagine you're in prison and you go to the cafeteria, and you know, the cafeteria, they like to mix it up sometimes. They're like, oh, instead of meatloaf and eggs, it's meatloaf and broccoli this time. Cool. They mix it up every few days within the week, right? So, and that's your only source of food, really, aside from the commissary. And you go in and you're like, meatloaf again. And you've been in there for 2 years, and it's just every week it's the same menu, essentially, because it's prison, you know. They don't have Gordon Ramsay cooking you shit up, you know. That's what it felt like here for a bit. Just the same thing all the time. And obviously, as mean as it sounds, I'm not trying to portray that as a diss. I'm saying I did not, you know, I am not accustomed to that. So, as a grown-ass woman, and as a grown-ass person, actually, I decided to just make my own food. Go back to my roots, my Japanese roots, because I miss a lot of the food that I made back then. I was like, bruh. I missed a lot of the shit that my mom used to make. I was homesick for quite a bit. Mostly food-wise. Like, yeah, I miss my folks, but food-wise is what I missed. I was like, fuck. I miss curry. You know, I miss tofu and cabbage. I miss inarizu shit. I miss yakisoba during the hotter months. I miss all that. I miss lumpia. There's so much shit that I missed. And I was like, fuck, I'm a grown-ass adult. I can just make this shit myself. I don't gotta wait for my mom to do it. You know? So that's when I had my epiphany. I was like, oh my god, if I just buy my own groceries and my own ingredients for shit that I want to cook, then I can have all the food that I like to eat. I don't have to be depressed anymore. Because that's what I was for a bit. Like, low-key just depressed. Because I wasn't, you know, eating my favorite foods that my mom always used to make. So I think one of the first dishes that I learned how to make without my mom being there was curry, Japanese curry. And Japanese curry is very important to me as a dish, because it's more like everyone has their, childhood food, right? Like, oh, I used to eat this all the time when I was a kid. Shit like that. So it has a very significant value to me. It's like when that food critic from Ratatouille ate the ratatouille. Like, it took him back to when he was a kid, and his mom cooked him ratatouille after a bad day from school. That's exactly how it felt. Every time my mom, I would always be baffled when my mom would make me curry when I came home from a bad day of school. She would always just know, somehow. Like, curry was never made on a random day. It would always be, like, something wrong with my day. And somehow she knew. And she would just have curry ready on the table. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Makes that bad day go away real fast. Food in jail is terrible personal experience. You've been to jail? Whoa. Not seasoned properly, not seasoned, and weird mystery meats. Oh, I bet, dude. They don't sell spices and stuff at the commissary? Or in the commissary? I don't know how modern things were back in your experience. I seen, like, what's it called? I've seen those panels, those digital panels near the cafeteria that inmates use now, where they can just order shit from commissary, and then when it's that certain day of the week where people's commissary comes in, then that's when they can get a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know how you had it, but that's what I've seen these days. What's Japanese curry like? If I had to describe, think of it as like a really rich stew. It's got potatoes. You can add chicken or beef, whichever you'd like. Carrots, some onions, and then you have the curry roe, which comes in a box, and you snap little pieces off and you slowly melt it in some hot water, and it would become like a really rich stew. And most of the time I like to have it in like a mild heat, like not too spicy. I don't like things too spicy, so I usually have like a mild spicy curry roe. I'll show you a picture real quick of what it looks like. It's just, ooh. Sorry about the dogs again. They bark at everything that moves. Fucking assholes. So this is what Japanese curry looks like. I usually like the beef kind though. Oh shit, y'all can barely see that. What the fuck? Here we go. Sorry about that. But this is usually what it looks like. It's really good. I get S&B always. I don't get any other brand. Get the golden curry. Ugh, so good. See the carrots, potatoes, onions are kind of just caramelize and melt in there. And then you get beef. I personally like beef. I don't like, I wouldn't say I don't like chicken, but if I had to, I would do chicken, but most of the time beef is better. But it's really good. I can't describe the taste, but I'm just gonna say it's a very rich and delicious stew. No. It's something good. Every country kind of like Indians have their, yeah. Indians have their own curry. Africans have their own curry. Like, there's many different kinds. I just grew up with Japanese curry, obviously. I do like Thai curry as well. They have like a coconut milk thing going on with some chickpeas and whatnot. But I think that's the only types of curry I've had, was Thai curry and Japanese curry. But yeah, there's all different kinds. And then sometimes I like to have like a good pork cutlet on top of my curry. All that on a bed of rice. Ooh wee boy. Can't beat it, can't beat it. Might make myself some curry today, who knows? Fuck. Ooh. Who knows? Come on. There we go. Then I was also planning to make lumpia sometime this week. Lumpia is the best. I think I've talked about this before in stream. About how to make lumpia. It's just like these huge... Imagine like a fried egg roll. Pretty much. But it's not... It's kind of the same thing. I don't know. I don't want to offend the Filipino population. But imagine it's almost like an egg roll. There you go. I'd say almost. Yeah. Good God, curry's so good. Y'all making me salivate. Sounds really good right now. And I've been like low-key on survival mode when it comes to food. Like I've been buying I go on we.com every now and then, which is like an Asian grocery delivery service. Because there's no fucking good Asian market out here in Beaumont. Ass. They have like one, but it's mostly like Hindi and Thai stuff. Yeah, which I'm not about. And that service is really good. They give it to you in like 2 days maximum. I'm supposed to get my Wii groceries today, and I'm very excited. Because it's stuff that I'm used to eating. When you come from a household, like, I grew up in a Japanese and black household, so food-wise, it was lit, alright? You had the best shit. Soul food and Japanese food, essentially. Just, ooh, the best of the best. And then you move out, and you live with people, and, you know, some of my roommates... Not even some, like 2 of my roommates like to cook, right? I don't really cook anymore for everybody because I had an incident with fucking rinsing chicken, and I got scolded for it. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna cook anymore. Fuck you. But what happened was they, like I said, they don't cook food that I'm used to. So eating that all the time, it kind of depressed me. After a while, I was like, I miss a lot of shit. Which is, you know, why it came to be that I had to buy my own stuff. But it was hard to find an Asian market around here, so I was like, fuck. Alright. I'll probably be on stream for like another half hour, and then I'm probably gonna head out. Because I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna set out some meat as well for like a personal amount of curry. I don't like to cook the whole thing anymore. It's like, bruh. I feel whenever I cook, people don't appreciate it. Because it's something different. They're not used to different things. And I'm like, fine, whatever. Cook for my damn self. Actually, why am I doing that? Get rid of that. And... oops. Just the earrings, please. There we go. Got the wrong setting on, that's all. There we go. Okay. And probably after lunch, I'm actually gonna get some other work done. Hope I find, like, just for the past few or a couple weeks, I've just been actively job searching, honestly. It's hard. Shit's hard. Trying to find another drawing opportunity, honestly. Because I can do a lot of things. It's just trying to find a job in that kind of industry can be very challenging. So when you actually have something, you need to hold the fuck on to it. Or else you'll suffer. Okay. There we go. That's good. But I hope y'all are enjoying the stream so far. Okay. Let's do these. Bum, bum. Oops. That is not what I wanted. Oh, don't tell me I put the color on the wrong layer. Okay, give me a sec. Always forget to do a mirror layer. That is my bad. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's touch my back real quick. Gonna make that gold as well. Oh shit, okay. Didn't expect it to go throughout the whole thing. There we go. And not color, erase. What the hell? I'm sure I'll find something job prospect wise. It's just hard. It'll always be difficult. But it's nice to have people that support you somehow. I just wish I wasn't a piece of shit that doesn't upload or do anything. And I always get, that's my toxic trait. I'm always like, oh, I can do the same thing these VTubers and drawing YouTubers do. Okay, where your shit at, Josephine? You ain't doing shit. Talking shit, but you ain't doing anything. That is a bad quality of mine. And that is my bad. That is my fault. Okay, let me also reset my goddamn... There we go. Sorry, I gotta reset it sometimes because I'm like, bruh, who the fuck am I? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try to have my my camera more front facing next time. I'm literally laying it on the angle of my iPad, so it's not the best. Alright, after this set of earrings, I think I'm going to go eat. Okay, this was supposed to be like a peach boba thing going on here. Very cute. Do y'all like boba? I don't give a shit about it, really. That's more of an ABG thing. Whoops. I've always thought the little tapioca pearls were hella annoying. I'm trying to get to my drink, but I can't do that because of all these damn pearls in my drink. Oops, can't do that. There we go. Never tried it. It's I'm not a milk tea person. That's why I don't really like it that much. Like, if you like milk tea, then that would be your shit, I guess. I don't give a fuck about it. Milk tea has never been something that I really like. I'm more of a bitter tea kind of person. I like green teas, black teas. If I want something softer, I like chamomile, oolong, stuff like that, you know? But milk tea is not my thing. I think it's because I'm lactose and it fucks me up. But I just don't like the taste of it either. It's like, it's whatever. My ears flop? A little bit. Okay. Almost done. Yeah, my hands definitely need a break too, because Jesus Christ. Oof. Been working my ass off. Multiply. That's not a good idea. Actually, nope, don't do that. There we go. There we go, that's good. I could hear my roommate doing his daily death cough. Yep, there he goes. Just coughs his lungs out in the sink every morning. It's fucking annoying. Alright. That looks good. If I want to see a quick demo of all the traits, let's say we got our hair. Oh shit. Okay, well, I need a program that certain hairstyles cannot go with certain earrings, but that's fine. And here's some eyes, mouth. Where the fuck is the nose? Yeah, I didn't color the nose yet, but this is pretty much what I got. And some accessories. Let's show some better accessories. Sorry, I'm staring at my door because he's so goddamn loud with it. It's so annoying. I'm telling you. I'm easily annoyed with noise. My neurodivergent ass does not like noise. Where the clothing at? There we go. Ooh, I gotta work on that too, but yeah, still working out some kinks, like how certain types of clothing shouldn't go over or should go over certain types of hairstyles. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that, honestly. Is he okay? Yeah, he just has some lung problems that he never wants to resolve, so he just coughs his shit out in the morning all the time and has to have the rest of us hear it. So here's some clothing that I worked on. You know, really cool. And you can mix and match. Some stuff does not work with some stuff, but that's the point. Just mix and match, randomize. Now, I like a lot of the clothes that I did. This one's very cute. Oh, y'all can't even see. Boy, what the hell? I just noticed that my screen is not, I just noticed my screen is not at full resolution. Because I have a new monitor. That's very embarrassing, and I apologize. Anyway, let me show you again. I'm so embarrassed. So here's some clothings. Some clothes. You know, very just randomized stuff. Got some shit off Pinterest or whatever the fuck. Like, yay! All these outfits and whatnot. It's a test. It's a test, okay? I'm not gonna become an NFT bro. I'm seeing if the quality matters. Dress up doll games from that's what I was going for. The aesthetic. Just mix and match. Very cool. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna figure that out with the oh god. I really hope you didn't hear my stomach just now. But yeah, certain hairstyles I just do not with the clothing. I think certain ones I'm just gonna have to omit. That one's good. That one's good. That one covers up the hair more, or eyes more. You know, so lots of hairstyles and shit. Yeah, boy. And some eyes. I think I finished some eyes as well. Some of them I have to edit because they either look too far apart, close together, shit like that. There's that one. I'm also gonna do makeup styles for a lot of the eyes, so don't worry. Not gonna be this plain. That one I need to fix the irises because she is not looking in front. Fix that. So just a lot of eye variations because, you know, you gotta mix it up. Closed. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. Some actually, fuck. Open it on default. Some different noses as well. This one I can zoom in for, I guess, so y'all can see. So yeah, that one has a piercing. This is the same nose as this one, but it does not have a piercing. For a test NFT collection, because I want to see if quality actually matters. So it's not like I'm getting into the sphere. I just want to see some stuff. Another nose, more round. And this one was the first one that I did. I might make it smaller. I think the nose is a little too big here. I think this is my favorite nose. And there's this layer where it's like more, let me turn some stuff off so y'all can see. Turn off the hair real quick. Okay, so these are just extra accessories and stuff that you can put on, like tears, different kinds of tears. I want to put like the big ass Ghibli tears, essentially. You know, some pearl droplets, more tears, more tears. This is supposed to go, like, these are stickers that are supposed to go, like, all over your hair and shit. But I think I might just make that into a hairstyle anyway, or maybe omit the stuff that's on the hair and just put it towards the face. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because it can go on certain hairstyles, like the longer ones. Like, maybe this one. This one, not as much. This one for sure. This one it can. This one it can. This one it can. Yeah, mostly the longer hairstyles that go more outwards as well. The wider hairstyles can definitely go on there. You know? Some gems. 1 tier, 2 tiers. Some hearts. Shit like that. You know? And then I also got some glasses going on. Let me move my shit just a little bit. There we go. Just showing y'all what I got real quick. Ooh. Dripping hearts. This was my favorite. Lightning. I don't know what the fuck this is. Glasses that say no. Don't talk to me. Some standard round ones. Ones with spikes. These are more like goggles. Some bad ones. And some stars. And then I just have to mix all these up and get a nice collection going. So that's pretty much all I have for this. It's a small collection. I'm not gonna make like thousands of it or anything. My god, I gotta unfollow that nigga. Sorry, I was looking at my Snapchat. I'm like, I don't give a shit about this bitch. Unfollow. Block. Okay. So, yeah. That's pretty much my collection that I wanted to show y'all. It's all I have for right now. But I am going to probably head off because I'm very hungry. Make myself some, I don't know, make some food and shit. If y'all are curious at all about how this collection is gonna go, then make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll probably share some stories and whatnot because it's almost done. I just have to color a lot of stuff and then figure out some, I have to do a lot of manual mix and matches, you know. So thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you guys for listening to my weird rants. And I'll talk to y'all next time. If you haven't already, you can follow me on Instagram at PoloBlind, and you can follow me on Twitch. I'm not on Twitch as much anymore. YouTube and Twitter at GrottyMob. Thank you guys for coming, and I will see you guys in the next stream. And hopefully I'll have some sort of tutorial video up soon too. Bye bye.